If we are to believe Alvarene Burgess, the embassy has a recording with Mr. Castro, Minister Castro, transacting immigration business for a fee, supposedly.
Well, I don't believe that, quite frankly, because if that were so, it is my feeling that the U.S. Embassy would have spoken to me. Look, certainly a couple of years ago, there was an indication of some disquiet on the part of the U.S. authorities concerning an official in the Immigration Department. I say this merely to make the point that it is not as though the U.S. will keep silent about the conduct of Belize government officials, regardless of how egregious that conduct might be. In those circumstances, they're never having come to me about any recording or about any other activity, report, suggestion regarding Minister Castro, means that I am left with no choice but to conclude that what happened in terms of the visa revocation took place for circumstances or for reasons that have nothing to do with impropriety.
When Maxwell Samuel's visa was revoked in the early 2000s, your party at the time made great fun with it in terms of you all interpreted it as a direct indictment of the Musa administration and of the fraudulent immigration practices which were happening then. Isn't that still an inevitable
outcome? I don't know whether in the case of Maxwell Samuel's, a letter was written to him. I don't know what the circumstances were. And in that kind of a context, you can see how the speculation then would have been legitimate. I'm making the point that there will be speculation even now, but there is much more to go on in terms of the correspondence with Castro, in terms of the invitation that was extended to him twice to come in and discuss the visas, and his refusal on the basis that he's not interested. It is clear that the man seriously, honestly, is not interested. As he said, he gave up his green card. He's not traveled to the United States for the last 3 years and has no desire to do so ever again.